like this, bro, going like this, and I missed every shot.
Exactly.
I just started thinking it's your fault.
Nope.
Nah, but that was a good game though. We fucked them up.
Yes. I destroyed the 3 launch carries, so they have no spawns.
Yeah, it was big when you did that. We played it very well, all of us. Every one of us. One of them had like
Yeah.
7. One of them had like 7 kills or something.
Yeah, I saw that.
Yeah, bro did fuck all. That was like, there's no.
Red comms check.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. Perfect, perfect, perfect.
Lovely stuff.
I'm going to jump out of the briefing now.
We should have asked for the burn map to be Remagen.
Have you seen how bright these flares are now? This is insane.
Well then, good evening. Welcome to today's matchup between SAS and 9May. This is Division 2, Round 4 of HLLEU. And just waiting for the map flip here. But it will be St. Eglise with 9May as the Allies and SAS as the Axis. Woefully underprepared for this stream. Let me just see if I can find out what the standings are. Let's have a look at the league. So, currently, SAS are top of the table, having played 3 games and won all 3, with 15 points. I'm assuming that means that they've 5-0'd every game. So, well played to them so far, but 9May are in second place, having played 2 games.
Alfred, if you're there, they're waiting for you in Whites.
With 2
What the hell?
wins,
Nobody told me they left.
and they have 9 points. So I'm guessing that's a 5-0 and a 4-1. So it's the top of the table clash
you'll
here
have to
tonight.
just back out to join in Flex White
I
again.
need to turn command chat down. Leadership. There we go. So, this is a big game tonight. Top of the table clash between SAS and 9May. Also, in Division 2 we have 7DR, 7PD, RMC and ITHL. 7DR probably being the closest contender with 2 wins. They're on 8 points. So I'm guessing that is 2 4-1s or a 5-0 and a 3-2. But I guess this one, to be honest with you, I think even if 9May get a 5-0 here, they won't go top. They will go to 3-3 with 14 points, whereas SAS are 3-3 with 15. So, all to play for, though. All to play for. I can have a look at the results here. Yeah, SAS beat RMC 5-0 in round 3. 9May beat ITHL 5-0. Maybe that wasn't round 3. Game 3, 4-3. Okay. Yeah, so a bit confused by this results page, but I think it's safe to say that these are the top 2 teams in the division going up against each other. Should be a good game. It's HLLEU, so I believe the rules are the same as Summit, as in you can't touch the nodes and you can't kill the person on arty. 1 arty gun, 1 heavy tank for the Axis, that's the Tiger. And the slight difference, I think, is that you are not allowed to window glitch in this league. Which I think the first stream I did was PG60 versus 50A ended in controversy because I think 50A were chilling on the rooftops. How did they get there? Parkour, they said. Well, it was later discovered to be a window glitch. Which, it is what it is. But, you know, I will be very vigilant with admin cam, looking for anyone on a rooftop they shouldn't be on. Naughty, naughty. Don't worry about the stream for the moment. It is... it's set to Hertgen night, but it will be a day map, so you will be able to see something. I'm just not... I just can't be asked. Putting the brightness up just for the warm-up. Or just for the... What do you call this now? The muster. Expecting the map flip any second now. Let's have a look. Apparently just having some trouble getting everyone in. Don't know if that's to do with that update 17.1, but generally it is the case that something breaks with the game after every update. I haven't played much since the update, although I am quite curious to see what the first person admin cam spectating looks like. I know that I have heard that it doesn't capture players' recoil, which could be quite unfortunate in some circumstances. But it should. I think I do like to follow players around for their, for a life or two. So having the option to view first person, I think, will give it another dimension, which I think the game was sorely missing. I remember pre-admin cam, a lot of games were streamed from the first person's perspective, and I actually remember some games where it was really difficult to actually switch to the right person at the right time when they're actually in the action and not in the dead screen. But yeah, should be a good matchup. I'm going to stop talking now because there's not much more to say other than let's have a good, clean fight. And I'll join you again when the map flips.
go! Faster,
Alright. That flip's about to happen here. This is exciting. Looks like we're ready to go. So, just a recap. It is SAS versus 9 May in Division 2, Round 4 of HLLEU. This is a top-of-the-table clash. SAS topping it at the top of the table currently, and 9 May in second. So it's going to be a good game, we hope. Big game. Big game. And we'll see who the winner is. So all that remains to say is let's have a good, clean fight. Nothing below the belt. No biting and no gouging. And here we go.
Go on, guys.
Up the SS.
All right, hospice midpoint. This could be quite tasty. Let's have a look at what we've got. SAS building the nodes here. Joe, your bro. Good man. They're off already. No hanging about for these lads. Who is this? Barnett. So just 2 in the bottom track here. Let's see what's going on at mid. P4's away with an engineer on top. Scouse. Alright. So we have Sassiana, Corporal RB Mania, and Jim Panzer. P4. Where's the truck? Truck's away as well. Got change on Artie. And I imagine the main truck will be coming out of bottom. There's the Lukes. At the warm-up wall already. Couple of full trucks here. Oh, might not be full actually. Just a couple. All right. A quick look at what 9 May are doing. Here they are. Okay, yeah, they got the medium there. A couple of trucks. I think I'm going to watch the SAS side because 9 May quite known for their rocket snipes. I want to see if any come in. I think that was one just leaving there. So it's probably going to be a battle for map edge. That's a rocket going over. And a rocket coming in from 9 May. Ooh, they're hitting the road pretty hard. 3 rockets, 4 rockets coming in on the road. No hits. Yeah, they had targeted that road. Whoa, here they all come. It's bloody DIY Katusha right here. No hits as far as I can tell. SAS get to the point super quick here. It's a great start from SAS. 9 May still making their way in. Luke's is going aggressive here. Up onto the North Road. Doesn't look as though 9 May have really sent a lot of manpower to this North Road, which is surprising. Looks as though SAS probably going to quite easily cap this. They already pretty much flooded this hospice compound here, and have full control of the courtyard. 9 May still bringing bodies up to the point. They've gone pretty heavy in the south here, so they could be playing for sector control. Do want to see the opening tank battle. I imagine P4 would be Yak coming up right here. SAS with the mid-cap here, pretty much uncontested. 9 May very late to the point, but things could change if 9 May win this medium battle. Let's see. I believe their medium is in the field somewhere north. Stewart up there. So they're going to peek this hedgerow. Oh, and they take a hit straight away. Yeah, medium's got them dialed in. Good work by the driver there. Scouse got obliterated. No, he didn't. He's building a rep station. Good man. Might be slightly the wrong spot there. It could stop them reversing, but I'd rather have a rep station than not. Let's see where the medium is. And SAS making great progress up this north road. On the map edge, they've already got to the red-blue line. There's going to be some fights down here. Let's see what. So what's going on here? So we have a Stewie in the garden. Is that medium going down? Surely not. Yes, it was. Medium's down for 9 May. Didn't see what took it out. I assume it was the P4. But there's a lot of SAS infantry nearby, so it could well have been a Panzerschreck. Let's have a look at these boys. Let's see what Robbo's up to. Trying to get a few shots into that garden area, but great play to get down that road and secure it early on. That's huge for SAS. Robert's going to make a play here. I think he may know that there's spawns in the garden area. I think he can see one actually. What's that? Spawn over here. Rubbish. Fuck that. No, that's a gate. The garrison is behind this house. SAS's artillery appears to be targeting the Stuart, but they may be aware that the garrison is just slightly behind them. That artillery is causing a serious problem for 9 mate. There's a guy in a house here. Allowed up there, sir? I believe it's okay if you parkour onto a roof, but window glitching is not permitted. So RTM. Is he the TC for the Stuart? I think he is, yeah. Just trying to spot some targets. See what you can see. Oh. That's him going down. Let's see what's going on point. Yeah, SAS completely in control of the strong point and a lot of the surrounding sector as well. These flares are ridiculous. Look at that. Look at how bright that is. So P4 are able to just move down onto the crossroads now and secure that hard cap. So SAS have a Gary up in the north. They'll be using that to work on this garden area here in G3. And they've completely crossed the road. There's a little bit of 9 May in behind in the southwest. But it seems that they've crossed the road and now clearing out the gardens east of the main road. Greyhound there trying to flank the P4 and get dealt with summarily. And an extra 5 XP there for clearing a wreck. Lovely stuff. So there's a Stewie versus a Luke's here. The Stewie's making a dive here, is he? He's trying something. The old classic there, two dogs barking at each other from opposite sides of the fence. Neither can hurt the other one. It won't stop them. It won't stop them shooting at each other there. Two rockets on the Luke set. Gives them something to think about. Here they come again. P4's coming to help here. P4 goes down. Assume that's the first heavy, making its way up to the front line. Let's take a look. Yeah, there it is, 76. So, 9 May pretty well contained in this compound to the southeast of the point. We're gonna need to find a way to cross into the gardens on the main road if they want to make any progress towards Handicap, but SAS doing a great job of keeping them where they are at the moment. Super Alexi here. Great shot there. Rock here is trying to use the smoke cover to get across the open field. Oof. And he bites it. Flavors with the MG on the broken wall. Okay, looks like 9 May are going to send their first 76 in. It's going to start pressing the infantry here. There's Casanova in support. SAS has sent their first heavy to map edge on the north. It's a wise move. Casanova, I think, just got run over. SAS making a little bit of progress down this main road into point. They're running into a lot of SAS on the way here. SAS very aware that they're going to need to keep their front door locked down. Don't know if Tail Wag the dog realises there's 2 9 Mays in the shed to his right. There they are. Joker here trying to get some shots into the cornfield. I think he knows that the 76 is there just suppressing them, so they don't want to poke out too much. I think he needs to maybe use that cover fire to gain some ground. Looks like he's about to do that. Put a satchel down on the hedgerow. That's a good play from Joker. Let's see what kind of damage that's going to do. I think that's the Stewie from the opener. Still up. Still doing some damage. Might be a little bit ahead of their infantry. And Foxy with a satchel. Does he get it on? Yes, he does. I think Igor knows it's there. Oh! Igor eats a rocket. Oh dear. And Artem. And that is going to be a dead Stuart. Yeah, that's well dead. Great play by Scouse and Limole there. Take out that Stuart. Let's take an overview here. SAS still with that Gary in the north. It's going to be great for them. They've got a garrison on the east side of the main road, just southeast of the hard cap, and then they have two backline garrisons, one in the north, one. They've also got one at western approach. So quite a good garrison setup here from SAS. It's going to be difficult to break down. 9 May. I don't know what their tactic's going to be. Are they going to go front door? They're going to wrap around to the south. They do have some numbers by the church, but SAS also have numbers in the south. Looks like a little tank action here. What happened? That was a 9 May medium tank trying to get a flank on, but being hit by AT. So good play here by SAS. Pretty much cleared the sector. A little bit of 9 May around the church, but that is just slightly out of sector. North is secure, strong point secure, south is secure. So I wonder if they will make a push for artillery battery. Points are aligned. And they do have some squads with OPs in the red zone here. It's going to be a tough fight. But they have got it. They have got OPs in this garden. And the 76 is getting harassed. Two 76s here. Let's see what they can do. This might be the tactic from 9 May to stack up some heavies on the north. It is open field, so it's difficult for the infantry to push, but I think if these two heavies can deal with the SAS armour, might be able to get their infantry across to the North Road and push in that way. So they are dedicating a lot of support to these tanks, but there's someone in behind them. Is there? Who just killed these guys? Yes, Foxy's in behind them and he gets run over. Oh, unlucky. That's the danger for 9 mayors that SAS do have. I think they still have an OP in this. Yeah, they still have an OP just south of this garden complex. So these ATs here, Scouse, Foxy and Jackson are just going to keep coming. Let's see if we can get a... What's this going to do here? Alright, gets taken out. Yeah, 9 May are going to need to deal with this outpost if they want their armour to be able to operate properly. Ricochet off the heavy 76 there. And again, the AT from SAS is just going to keep coming. Scouts here under a lot of fire from the 76. Play there by the Betty Pa, defensive squad lead. Looks like these heavies are moving in. Taking a hit. Do seem to be pretty focused on this North Road. It's E4 in the cornfield. There's no heavy for SAS. Heavy's on its way up with the Lukes. Precision misses the heavy, both heavies still up and moving in on to point now, but if it's going to be tough for them because they have all this AT just beyond the hedgerow to their right, and they're going to keep sticking rockets in their side like that. You have to wonder if this P4 could get a side shot on them while they're dealing with the AT. Looks like the P4 is just happy to watch that compound wall. Who have we got? Alford, Tats, and we can't read that. Why Smurf, bro? SAS with 3 rep stations in the cornfield. P76 can see something out here. Yeah, I think it's the Tiger. Okay. Sorry, I just got taken back to HQ there. Let's have a look here. Can the Tiger see the 76? Probably not from here. I think those 76s are just going to be getting harassed by the Infi on the north side of the map. And one goes down. Unfortunately, it's very difficult for the 9 May armour to move in with Infi support, as it's just an open field. And with SAS, really seem to be dominating the map edge, and they've got people in behind here, which is where, just back here is where 9 May's armour wants to stage, and they're just going to get harassed as they move in. So it's going to be very tough for 9 May. This is this is very notoriously tough point to take back as the Allies. Barty Rhodes is chasing that 76. I think Boris has seen him. Is that Boris or Bobis? I think it's Bobis. Barty goes down. 9 May have actually made it across the field here to the southeast side of the point. Get some OPs up here, they could make some problems for SAS. And Jim Dog clears up the danger there. Just got Joker now. Joker chucking some nades over the wall. And Jim Dog takes him down. Whoa! A lot of 9 May going down to Jim Dog there. Great play from him. Seems to be the end of the push on the southeast side of the hard cap. Although Makis Mouse is making his way through the gardens. See if we can get an OP up here. 76 moving in. Flavors goes down to a grenade. Three SAS infantry moving in on that 76, two of them AT. Killer and Swanky. Good turn by that driver there. Good turn by the 9 May driver, putting his armour front, and they get the kill. Nine May again, pushing through on the southeast side, using their armour well to suppress SAS in that garden, allowing their infantry to move in to the southeast corner of the town. Watching that, it looks like SAS. Oh my goodness, I've missed a big one here. I think it's an airhead potentially. They are all over 4th point, and this is going to be a 4-1. They're going to capture 4th point here. They don't know what happened, but is it an airhead? Yes, airhead right in the middle of the point here. So they dropped an airhead in right there, and 9 somehow missed it, and they managed to get a good few small moves off on that, and it looks like this will be 4-1. And tanks coming back to help out. Pigs and rockets. Stewie coming back as well. It's all hands on deck, but all hands on deck, but it's too late to stop the cap. SAS, great play there with the airhead play, just to take 4th point without 9 seeming to put up much resistance. Potentially an airhead bombing run took out their point, Gary, and SAS was able to just flood in to the point. Now 9 have got a real problem, because SAS have spawns. They have 1, 2, 3, 4 outposts on the point. Haven't got a Gary up yet, but I assume they will have one fairly soon. Foxy gets taken out by the 76. It's 4-1 for SAS after 35 minutes. And you can really see why SAS are top of the table. That was a great play. Just shifting bodies onto the airhead. I think they must have recognised that the defence was preoccupied, and they just capitalised on that. It's gone down here. I think that's a 76, just went down. Yeah. 76 probably was satcheled. Not sure. SAS moving their armour up now. The Tiger. And the Tiger takes a hit from a 76, I believe. Yeah, they're having a battle now. These two. Ah, no, I'm on the wrong side of the hedge. Fuck off! No, I can't get out of the hedge. There we go. Looks like each tank got one shot off. Trying to get a repair done before peaking again. Tiger has 2 engineers in support. 76 looks a bit isolated here. I think this is the Tigers' fight to win. And they are pushing now. 2 engineers could swing this one. And there's one... They get the first shot. 76 gets the first shot, but the Tiger's got 2 engineers. Who's going to win this one? Eagle's out. And the 76 goes down. Great play by the Tiger. There's 2 engineers on top. Probably came in clutch there. Nine May contesting the point. Just sending waves of bodies from the east. And they're making their way back into the point now. And they do seem to have control of the house. Looks like SAS didn't quite manage to get a garrison up on point. Maybe they did and it got taken out pretty swiftly, but 9 May making a bit of a play here to recap 4th point. You have to ask, can the Tiger get down to the point to support? And do they have any other armour in the area? They do have a Luke south of the point. I think in terms of heavy tanks it's just this one Tiger, with one coming up from HQ. Might not be enough to hold off 9 May though. Looks like they will. It looks 50-50 at the moment, to be honest. Going to be a tough scrap for this midpoint, but 9 May nearly halfway capped now with a bombing run coming in from SAS. Along that hedgerow, that's a great bombing run. Does it stop the cap? Yes, it does. SAS defending. Well, that's an excellent bombing run there from the commander of SAS. I think it's Spears. Yeah, Spears. But defense is short-lived because 9 May start capping again. This is a real scrap here for 4th now. SAS have control of the house again, and that I think is enough to start the defense again. Yeah, SAS defending again. Just waves and waves of 9 May coming through from across that field. Flares going off everywhere. And I think with the SAS artillery landing on that hedgerow, it's done just enough to keep the defence going. They do have a medium tank. 9 May do have a medium and a heavy. Just Flavor's coming up with a satchel. Does he have a satchel? Has he already got it on? He has! 76's satchel, doesn't seem to know about it. That is a great play there by Flavors. It could take out 2, could it? Oh, it's damaged the medium, but not quite taking it out. Great play though to take out the 76. And the medium goes down as well. 9 May in the space of 5 short seconds losing all of their armour. I think that was the Tiger potentially that came in and took out the medium. And the Tiger now sitting on strong point to help out with the defence. Still checking to see if SAS have got this Gary up. It doesn't seem like it yet. So 9 making it very, very difficult for SAS to just settle on 4th point here. And they have a Greyhound coming in around the back now. And the Greyhound goes down to a rocket. That was a great rocket from Barty Rhodes. I think the second Tiger now is up to the front line, just on the corner of the compound here. But he does have AT. There's a bit of 9 mate coming over to bother him here. That is an AT with a Tommy gun, which suggests there's a satchel on the Tiger. Yes, there is. Forlorn Hope, Watch R&D and Hawkeye, and you may not know about it. 9 mate. Just had a little bit of presence in the back line there, enough to take out the Tiger. Down goes the SAS heavy. It's just that one heavy on strong point now, but the 5th point gets contested. Oh, let's just take a look. Crossroads. Not sure who's contesting it. Oh yeah, they have some people in behind here, quite a few. Just in the cornfield south of HQ. So, SAS, I think they want the 5-0. They want it. Sending 1, 2, 3 squad leaders. And they're seems like they've got a lot of bodies spawning in here. I see there's probably about 10 people spawning in the cornfield, south of Strongpoint. It's another airhead. Yeah, it's another airhead in the cornfield, and they're sending a lot of numbers onto it. And I think they're going for the 5-0 here. 9 May. Have they reacted? They do seem to be falling back from artillery battery. Could it be too late? Capture goes contested. They have a Stewart now coming up to support. And a half track. Stewie takes one in the ass. And the Stewie goes down. This is not looking great for 9 mate. This could be an emergency, really. Lots of SAS on 5th point now, and this looks like it could be GG's. They have got that half track, which potentially could get them out of a spot of bother here. I think this could be it. SAS with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 players in the strong point, and a P4 in support. I think this is Operation 5-0 in its final stages. Let's just take a look at Killer here. He's going to take on the entire 9 May team with a K98. He's got one, and he goes down. I think this is 75% cap now, and this could be GG's. It looks like it will be. No! 9 May with the defense. SAS continue with the cap. P4 goes down. Did it? Yes, P4's down. But I think that's it. No! 9 May contest the point. And they got numbers in the point now. They could defend this. There's a bloody 76 has turned up. And SAS now with 90% capped. I think that's just another spawn wave, providing enough soft sector pressure to defend. I think 9 may just be able to cling on here. But SAS once again start the cap. Where are they capping from? What's... think 9 May might just be able to hang on to this. If they can keep that 76 alive, Precision hits the road. Yeah, 9 May. What a lot of grit there to hold on to that 5th point. I think it was about 95% capped by SAS. But do you know what? It could be that half track. It could be the half track that saved them. It was. The half track was the thing that saved them. What a play. Oh, and the half track's down. From Robbo. Is that going to be terminal for 9 May? I don't know. They have got a lot of people back, and I think this garrison up here is just what's saving them at the moment. But I think SAS are onto that now. Yeah, that Gary looks pretty compromised. I think the RT's on it as well. It's looking rough for 9 May. Waves of SAS now flooding down from the north. I think if they take this Gary out, it's game over, and Sobel's on it. Captain Sobel. And that is the Gary down. So I don't know how, without the half track now, 9 May are really going to struggle to defend the 5th, and SAS are all over the 5th point. The 76 is dead. Both tanks dead there. And I think this could be thank you and good night. SAS look to take this 5-0. 9 May just a little slow, I think, to react to airheads on that occasion. Some great airheads from SAS. One right in the splat bang in the middle of 4th point to take 4th, and then in the cornfield south of 5th. And that's going to be GG's. 9 May lose 5-0 SAS. Really won that with the airheads, I'd say. Great game from both teams, but SAS just looked very, very strong there. Let's just scroll through the scoreboard, as I know people like to see their scores. And there it is. 5-0 to SAS. Very, very robust performance there. Great work from there was some great work from Foxy, Flavors. Those satchels they got on to the tanks. Very good plays there. Robbo with some great rockets, and it was a very good performance there from 9 May's armour, with Avarankus and co scoring 3.4k in their tank. And there it is. 5-0 to SAS, so they will stay top of the table. I think 9 May will remain second, but we'll see what happens in the other games. But that's all for tonight. Thanks for joining us, and ciao.